Have you ever stopped to wonder, what truly makes a tree a tree? It's a question that seems simple, yet holds a depth of complexity that can leave one marveling at the intricacies of nature. In the most basic sense, a tree is a perennial plant, with an elongated stem or trunk usually supporting branches and leaves. However, the definition can be broader, encompassing taller palms, tree ferns, bananas, and bamboos. Yet, in other usages it can be narrower, including only woody plants with secondary growth, plants that are usable as lumber, or plants above a specified height. Trees are a diverse group, consisting of various plant species that have independently evolved a trunk and branches as a way to tower above other plants to compete for sunlight. The majority are angiosperms or hardwoods, while many others are gymnosperms or softwoods. These magnificent organisms tend to be long-lived, some reaching several thousand years old, with their existence tracing back to about 370 million years ago. A typical tree has many secondary branches supported clear of the ground by the trunk. This trunk contains woody tissue for strength and vascular tissue to carry materials from one part of the tree to another. It is usually surrounded by a layer of bark serving as a protective barrier. Below the ground, the roots branch and spread out widely, anchoring the tree and extracting moisture and nutrients from the soil. Above ground, the branches divide into smaller branches and shoots, which bear leaves that capture light energy and convert it into sugars by photosynthesis, providing the food for the tree's growth and development. Trees usually reproduce using seeds. You might spot flowers and fruit, but some trees, like conifers, opt for pollen cones and seed cones. Palms, bananas, and bamboos also produce seeds, while tree ferns produce spores. The role of trees in the environment is nothing short of critical. They play a significant part in reducing erosion and moderating the climate. They remove carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and store large quantities of carbon in their tissues. Trees and forests provide a habitat for many species of animals and plants, with tropical rainforests being among the most biodiverse habitats in the world. Beyond their ecological role, trees provide shade and shelter, timber for construction, fuel for cooking and heating, and fruit for food, along with many other uses. Despite their immense value, forests are shrinking globally, as trees are cleared to increase the amount of land available for agriculture. In summary, trees are defined as perennial plants with elongated stems or trunks, supporting branches and leaves. They have a diverse taxonomy with species that have independently evolved trunks and branches. Trees reproduce primarily through seeds, but some species use cones or spores. They play a crucial role in the environment by reducing erosion, moderating the climate, and providing habitats for numerous species. Lastly, they offer invaluable resources such as timber and fruit, but are currently threatened by deforestation for agriculture. Trees have always been revered, with sacred groves in various cultures, and they play a role in many of the world's mythologies. So the next time you pass by a tree, take a moment to appreciate its beauty, complexity, and the vital role it plays in our world.